Hey everybody, welcome to TCM Time. That's traditional Chinese medicine with me, Kathy Young. Today we're in our Tai Chi class. We're working on still Tai Chi ball as our warm-up to get ready for the Tai Chi sequence. We're gonna make ourselves so round and so smooth, you won't even recognize your own Tai Chi afterwards. All right, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to begin. Yay, welcome to the Thursday class. Today, this week, I had some questions reviewing the reverse abdominal breathing and the 4 gates breathing. So we're gonna begin with that, move on to our Tai Chi ball to review some of the movements and bring it into our Tai Chi form. Great. Give me a big hug if you're ready to begin. Let's open it up for a cyber hug. Open your chest nice and wide. It's good for your lungs. Stretch it nice and open. And let's bring it in. Bring it in really tight, stretching out that lower back side to side. Very good for your kidneys, which supports the base of your immune system. Good. All right. And let's raise it up nice and high. Make ourselves happy, make ourselves uplifted and joyful. Let's shake it out in our hands. Shake it out, shake it out. Shake all the way out to our shoulders and elbows. Good. And let's bounce up and down on our knees, shaking out our shoulders, side to side. Okay. And one more time, let's bring it in, a big hug, just to open it up in our chest and bring it in for our lower back. Oh, nice. Opening that lower back side to side, nice and tight, nice and tight. Give yourself some good love, some good friendship, some good respect. Good. Raise it up, higher and higher and higher, up on our toes. And relax. Settle down. One more time, nice and big. Raise it up onto our toes. And bring it down. Good. And last time, open it up for a big cyber hug. Ready to begin. And bring it in. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right. I think we're now ready to begin. Good. And shake that out. So let's begin with review of the reverse abdominal breathing. So remember, we use what's called reverse abdominal breathing. Every time we have an intention, like you intend to do something with your mind. For example, when you want to pick something up really heavy, you tend to inhale deeply and exhale as you pull up. Or imagine all of us like we're pushing a car. We inhale really deeply. Our abdomen goes in. Exhale, we push out. Hey, so let's try that with me. See if you can try it with an intention. Imagine you're picking up something really heavy, like a big grocery bag full of milk, full of water, something juices, really heavy. We're going to inhale deeply and watch your abdomen go in. And exhale, push out the abdomen and lift it up to your chest. Hey, good. So it's not too heavy that we can't lift it up. All right, and let's bring it down. Inhale, exhale, put it down. Good. One more time. Inhale, observe how your abdomen will go in on the inhale. Lift it up. Exhale, pushing out on the abdomen all the way up. Let's repeat 2 to 3 times on our own. Watch your abdomen. How is your abdomen on your inhale? Is it going in? Exhale, is it going out? Inhale deeply. Lift it up. Exhale. If you're a heavyweight builder, we hold it up here and push it up. Exhale again. And you inhale in. Exhale down. And repeat on your own. Observe your abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale in. Watch your abdomen. Exhale, push out. Last time. Watch your abdomen. Inhale, watch it go in. Exhale, watch it go out. Hold it there. You're holding something heavy. Exhale, pushing out. Let's bring it in. Inhale. Exhale, push it down. Good. Now let's drop that weight. Drop that heavy grocery. Good. We're going to try a different exercise. Now imagine you're going to push a car. Imagine your car has run out of gas and you're stuck on the road. We have to push it uphill. A really heavy car uphill. So let's all imagine. We're going to go inhale, prepare ourselves. Exhale, push out. Inhale, relax. Get ready again. Inhale. Exhale, push. Relax. Inhale, watch your abdomen now. When you inhale, try to feel it go in. Exhale, feel the belly push out. And again, inhale, watch your belly come in. Exhale, push out. One more time together. Inhale, belly comes in. Exhale, push that car. Really push it up the hill. All the way. Exhale. And repeat 2 times on your own. And relax. Good. So now let's try just standing up with that same intention. Remember, you use reverse abdominal breathing every time you have an intention, and the other is an emotion. We're going to cover the intention first. So try to feel where's your belly button, and putting your palm about 2 inches below the belly button, covering our palm on top, aligning with the back, Ming Men on the lower back. So you can feel, if you prefer, 2 hands in the front. Since we're focusing on abdominal breathing, your abdomen is your whole stomach area where you would say your belly is. So let's all try with an intention. Try to imagine, so if you look from the side, reverse abdominal breathing. We can call it Taoist breathing. Let's go inhale, belly in. Exhale, push out. And you feel your belly push out. Add a little resistance on your belly so you can use your fist or palm to push in the belly as you push out. So let's go inhale, belly comes in. Push into your belly as your belly pushes out. Exhale. And again, inhale, belly comes in. On the exhale, I'm giving it resistance with my fist, pushing out my belly against my fist. And again, inhale, belly comes in. My fist is creating a resistance. As I push my belly out, good. See if you can repeat that 3 to 5 times. Inhale, belly in. Giving it some resistance with your fist. Pushing out on the exhale, belly pushes out. Good. And repeat last time. Inhale, belly comes in. Give your fist a resistance on the belly. Exhale, push out on the fist. Push out on your belly. Exhale. Very good. And let me see you do one time. Inhale, belly comes in. Exhale, let me see you push against your fist as resistance. Very good. Now turn to your side. Let me see you from your side. Inhale, let me see the belly go in. Exhale, push against your belly. Repeat at your own pace a few times. Inhale. Exhale, push out the belly. One more time. Inhale. Belly goes in. Exhale, gently push out on the belly. Good. So let's pause there for a moment. Let's go look at what we're doing. Reverse abdominal breathing is actually very natural. So when is it natural? One is when we said we have an intention. The second is when we have an emotion. So let's try, for example, 2 emotions that you can feel: the extreme yin, when you inhale extreme, and exhale, letting it out. Let's all try the emotion when we're scared and you go, you know, when you're scared, you go, and you feel your belly when you go. Raise your hand if you can feel that your belly goes in when you're scared. Yeah, good. So let's repeat that a few times, 2 to 3 times. Just feeling that coordination, belly and the breathing. Imagine you're scared. And relax. Exhale. Imagine you're scared. Exhale, release. From the side, inhale, you're scared. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale, scared. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale, scared. Exhale, release. Good, and then let's face forward again. So, one way to cool down your body, for example, if you're feeling too hot, feeling too anxious, by using the reverse abdominal breathing, but inward with the inhale. Imagine like when you're scared, you say you're chilled to the bones. when you're chilled to the bones, like this allows you to cool down really quick. So you can use that as a strategy when you feel too hot. Just inhale longer. Imagine you're a little scared. And exhale, release. Now the opposite is when we have laughter. We use reverse abdominal breathing when we're laughing. So for example, when you go, ha, 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 can you all give a good belly laugh, holding your belly? Inhale, ha, ha, ha. With the ha sound, inhale, ha, ha, ha. And again, feel your belly pushing out. Feel free to smile, make a good joke in your mind, and laugh. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Can you feel your belly bouncing out? Ha, ha, ha. Exhale, it pushes out, out, out. Inhale, ha, ha, ha. And again, ha, ha, ha. And repeat at your own pace, feeling it exhale and belly pushes out. Ha, ha, ha. Inhale. Ha, 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 ha. And feel free to do it gently as well, just the soft ha sound, so without laughing, just the ha. So if you were in my Qigong class, we use the ha sound for healing the heart. Inhale, exhale, and feel the belly pushing out. Inhale, exhale. Repeat 3 times on your own, always feeling exhale pushes out your belly. And remember to do it in a relaxed way. We're not tensing too much the stomach. If you tense too much the stomach, you can start feeling cramps. Remember, we're just doing it in a gentle and natural way. Just like when you laugh, you go, ha, 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 ha. Good. So remember, doing too much of it, you can feel sometimes belly cramping. Just like when we say, oh, we laugh so much and our stomach starts hurting from the laughter. This can be too much using abdominal breathing. When you feel too much tension in your abdomen, try giving it a massage. Using your palm, just loosen up the muscle and the skin and the fat around the whole stomach area. Especially, there's 2 good points next to your belly button. So about 2 fingers next to your belly button. This point, if you use your thumb to poke in there and massage circling, or you can use your fist to circle, just really gently. Remember, don't have to make it happen, just allow it to happen. Up and down, that can gently relax your stomach. And try to search around for anything tight. Using 2 fingers, try to open up any knots. Just like a rope that can get tight when we cramp, it's like a rope that's tight. And you want to slowly loosen up that knot. So search around your belly, see if you can find anything tight. Circling all the way around. and gently hitting your belly. So in a light cupping hand or light flat hand, you're going to just tap on your belly to loosen up the muscles. And keep in mind, for anyone who has already abdominal issues like intestinal issues or stomach, you want to go more gently on reverse abdominal breathing. Also for women who might have menstruation or who might be pregnant, I would say try don't use too much abdominal breathing, just gently. Deep breathing, but gently. Good, and smooth it out. Good. Okay, raise your hand if you feel okay to continue with the reverse abdominal breathing. 2 hands up if you're okay and ready to go. Okay, good. All right. For anybody who doesn't feel well enough in the stomach, just relax, sit down, and feel free to watch and follow along. Now we're going to use reverse abdominal breathing, applying it to 4 gates breathing. 4 gates breathing, remember, we're breathing to 2 gates in the palms of our hand. To find these 2 points, called Lao Gong, L-A-O, Lao, Od, Gong, Palace. Rolling your middle finger into the center of your palm in a loose fist, right where your middle finger falls, that's where Lao Gong is. It's a very strong energy cavity where your pericardium, heart energy flows. And other side, roll your middle finger loosely to the center of your palm. And right where your middle finger touches in a loose fist, this point here, Lao Gong, on the pericardium channel, that middle finger channel. Pericardium is the sac around your heart. This is where you exchange your heart energy, where you say, hey, I'm going to give you a high five, exchanging pericardium, Lao Gong energy. So instead of saying high five, just among us, we're going to say, hey, give me a Lao Gong. Hey, give me a Lao Gong. High five. Yes. Double high five, double Lao Gong. Hey, only we'll know what that is. That's our secret code, all right? Hey, handshake with a Lao Gong, exchanging our pericardium chi. Let's shake with our other hand and exchange our pericardium chi. Very nice. Good. And raise the roof with your pericardium chi. Lao Gong, all the way rise up in the air. Very nice. That's your heart pericardium energy. And that's such a strong point for exchanging chi. So for Tai Chi ball and Tai Chi, we're always learning how to use these 2 gates on our palm. And we're going to find the 2 gates on the bottom of our feet. So see if you can find, imagine this is my foot. So don't think of the toes. So take away the toes and divide your foot into 3 parts. So imagine there's 3 parts to the foot without the toes. It's in the upper third, between the 2nd and the 3rd toe. So Yong Quan, that's the bottom of the feet. Kidney 1, Yong Quan means bubbling well. So remember, not counting the toes. We're going to the 1st third, closer to the toes. So divide it to 3 parts. The upper third, between the 2nd and the 3rd toe. That's to be very exact. So see if you can, just for a moment, you can bend down. See if you can find your own Yong Quan. Good, so bending down. See if you can find it on your other foot. Removing your toes. The 3rd, divided into 3s. The top 3rd, between the 2nd and 3rd toe coming down. Can you feel a sensitive point or like a depression? Good. So at night, tonight, when you go to sleep, see if you can all find these 4 points, 4 gates breathing. For anyone who has difficulty sleeping or who wants to sleep even better, try massaging these 4 points before you sleep at night. 4 gates breathing. If you don't want to massage, then try just breathing to these 4 gates, leading the chi there with your mind. So usually when people cannot sleep, the chi is stuck in our head. We want to bring down the chi at night, just like when the sun sets, the chi settles. We want to bring it to our extremities in the palms and to the extremities in our feet. Lao Gong, Yong Quan. Very good. So now let's try breathing to these 4 gates. Let's align from our dantian. This is our belly button, 2 inches below the belly button. That's our dantian level. We're going to draw a line straight out from our hand with our hand. Good. So our hands are aligned with the dantian level. And we're using our mind to feel bottom of our hand and connecting it to the energy that's the earth, palms facing the ground. And you're using your Yong Quan on the bottom of your feet, 4 gates. Combine the hands and the feet. See if you can inhale, your mind goes to the dantian. Exhale, see if you can divide the chi. 1 part of your mind goes to the palms. 1 part of your mind goes to the feet. 2 points, 4 points, but divided to 2 parts. So I'll walk you through it. Inhale, mind goes to the dantian in your energy center. Exhale, push out on your palms. Push down on your feet. Through your 4 gates, breathe out. Exhale. Inhale, relax, standing up. Mind goes to the dantian. Exhale, let the chi come out your arms and sink down your feet at the same time. So imagine, I'm going to lower the camera. So imagine you have a log, a wood floating in water. And this wood, you're pushing it down with your arms to sink that log under the water. With your feet, imagine you have roots 6 inches beyond your feet into the ground. We're going to root ourselves 6 inches below, and our palms are going to press down, leading 6 inches beyond our palms. Let's try that as a beginning. Inhale, coming to dantian, standing up, relaxed. Exhale, gently squat down and push down the log. Inhale, standing up gently, coming to our dantian. Exhale, out the arms and the feet, pushing down and squatting down. Inhale, standing up gently. Exhale, like a waterfall that comes down your arms and a waterfall that goes down your legs. Exhale, 6 inches beyond palms and feet. Inhale together with me 1 more time to your mind goes to dantian, gently standing up. Exhale like a waterfall down your arms, waterfall down your legs, 6 inches beyond your hands and your feet. And repeat on your own 5 to 10 times. Remember, on the inhale, mind goes to dantian. On the exhale, 6 inches beyond your hands, beyond your feet. Remember, on the inhale, you're gently standing up. Exhale, you're gently squatting down. Good. And for the last few, let's combine it with reverse abdominal breathing. So it's as simple as having that intention. So using that intention, imagine like you're pushing that car, you're pushing that log, you're lifting up something heavy, that kind of breathing. See if you can inhale, abdomen in. Exhale, push out on your belly. Remember, like your fist was there, resisting it. Inhale, standing up. Exhale, squat down, push out to the belly. Inhale, gently standing up. Mind goes to the dantian. Exhale, pushing down with the hands, squatting down with the legs, pushing out with the belly. One more time with me. Inhale, gently standing up. Mind goes to the dantian. Belly comes in. Exhale, push out the belly, push out the hands and feet. See if you can repeat that on your own. Remember, you're doing abdominal breathing. Inhale, belly in. Exhale, belly push out, hands and feet push down. Very good. Let me see more intention behind your hands and feet. Really using your whole body, press it down. So let me see you use your whole body. Exhale like it's your life and death. You have to push it down with all your might. Much better. Using your whole body, whole being. Inhale. Exhale, life and death. Push it down. Boom. And repeat. Repeat one more time. Exhale. Inhale, belly in. Exhale, gently push out. And relax. Slowly stand up. Lift up your heels. Come up on your toes. Loosen up the chi from the bottom of your feet. Good. So let's pause for a moment and look at what we just did. It's very good, and I'm really proud of you. You practiced the abdominal breathing. You used with your intention. You were practicing reverse abdominal breathing. That means every time inhale, belly comes in. Exhale, belly pushes out. And you practiced it with emotion. You practiced it with being scared. And you practiced it with laughing. So you have the extreme yin, which is very cold, chill to the bones. And you have extreme yang, laughing, breaking a sweat. We learned that if we get too much cramping in our stomach, we learned how to massage, to loosen it up, to loosen up the muscles, to search around for anything tight like a knot, and loosening, making that loose. We also tried tapping to also break up that knot, anything that's stuck, and loosen it up. Good. You also learned the 2 points next to your belly button to go more deeper. 2 fingers roughly on the sides of your belly button. This point, stomach 25, Tian Shu. This harmonizes your stomach and your large intestines. Anybody who has any stomach issues, this is a very good point. We call this a mother point, Mu point. Good. Then we took reverse abdominal breathing. We applied it to the 4 gates. That's the middle finger, rolling it to the center of our palm to find Lao Gong, pericardium 8. We aligned that with our dantian, 2 inches below our belly button, same level. This is 4, so we can feel connected in our arms and hands to the dantian. Remember, everything always connects to the center. From here, 2 gates in Lao Gong, the palms, and Yong Quan, that's the bottom of the feet, bubbling well. These 4 gates, we try to breathe together. Inhale, we went standing up. Exhale, we pushed out using intention, as if we're pushing down a log with our whole might. And what we saw was with intention, our belly naturally, as if we're resisting it with a fist, pushes out on the exhale. Good. Step by step, I'm going to lead you through what's called the 4 gates, and then you go into what's called grand circulation. Grand circulation just means you start leading the qi, the energy, to your arms and your feet much stronger. And this is important again for Tai Chi ball and Tai Chi training. So today we won't practice, but just to give you an idea what's coming up. So as we learned reverse abdominal breathing and 4 gates, one secret, it's an oral secret that's usually passed down just by mouth to mouth. So this secret makes the difference with your whole training. It's not only your abdomen in reverse abdominal breathing, it's something called your perineum. That's all the way at the floor, your pelvic floor. So your perineum corresponds with what we call the anus muscle. So just like when you go to the toilet and you squeeze the anus muscle and you relax the anus muscle, that anus muscle controls the whole perineum, up and down. So the anus muscle squeezes, it pulls up the perineum. Exhale, when you relax the anus, pushes down perineum. And this whole part of using the anus muscle to control perineum, in Chinese, it's an acupuncture point, very strong cavity called Hui Yin on the lowest point of our body, not the feet, not including the feet, the lowest point, the most extreme yin point. And it's on the perineum and it's controlled by the anus muscle. And this makes all the difference in your whole training. So I'm walking you through step by step. First step is getting used to reverse abdominal breathing with just the abdomen. When you get this to such a habit that you don't even have to think about it, now you coordinate it with Hui Yin, the perineum, anus muscle, and relax. And step by step, you'll see this changes your whole energy circulation. And I look forward to bringing you there step by step. But the key is, well, this is something my father says, which I really love. He says you have to regulate without regulating. You need to regulate without regulating. That means you do something until it's a habit that you don't even think about it anymore. So imagine, raise your hand. How many of you drive a car? Raise your hand if you drive a car. Good. And if you don't drive a car, raise your hand if you've rode a bicycle before. Raise your hand if you rode a bicycle before. All right, good. So if you don't have car or bicycle, just imagine that you're typing on your computer. The analogy is like this. When we all learn how to drive, our mind is on the wheel. Our mind is on the stick shift. We lose attention on the road. Until we keep practicing, until we don't even have to think of the wheel, we can just focus on the road. Hey, this means you have regulated without regulating. You don't even have to think about it, and it's connected to the outside. It's the same. Practice is so important in Qigong, in Tai Chi, in martial arts. When you have regulated without regulating, you develop a habit that you don't even have to think about it anymore, that you can use your mind to just lead the Qi. So for example, one of my habits is just without thinking, I open Mingmen. If you were in my past classes, Mingmen is the gate that allows the Qi from your Dantian to circulate. So by habit, without thinking, I open Mingmen when I need more energy. And I'm hoping you can train yourself that without thinking, when you need more energy, open Mingmen. Then, without thinking, that you can train that reverse abdominal breathing consciously and controlled without thinking. The third step I'm going to take you is using the perineum. Using the anus muscle to control the perineum. Okay, that'll be next week. We're going to go step by step. Make sure you can practice reverse abdominal breathing, and practice the 4 gates. Okay, as simple as that. Making sure you can use intention to lead the Qi to your palms and your feet, and inhale always back to the Dantian. Try it before you sleep. Try it before you wake up in the morning. Okay? Give me a thumbs up. Hey, can you give me a pinky promise if you're gonna practice? Hey, it's okay. You make a promise, and if you don't make it, we'll practice together. Okay? Awesome. So let's take a short break, and then let's go into some basic Tai Chi ball and some basic Tai Chi training. Hey everybody, welcome from your break. And if you have your ball, Tai Chi ball at home, see if you can pick that up. For people who have your ball, see if you can find the alignment between your Lao Gong, center of your palms. And the fibers of your ball should go horizontally to align your hands to communicate through the fibers of the ball. Good. If you have a basketball, you can follow the grains of the basketball, the rims. Okay. And so, to review, we did vertical circling before, and we started learning some of the horizontal circling. So let's review all of that. And next week, I want to start going into what we call rocking. So you'll see, right now we've been doing it stationary. So that's 2 feet pointed forward in kind of a horse stance. So that's like you're riding a horse. This is called ma bu in horse stance in Chinese. And you'll see I don't shift my weight. Even when I turn, I don't shift my weight. I'm still 50-50 weight and stationary. When we go into rocking, so let me lower the camera so you can see. So when we go into rocking, what you'll see is one foot is forward, the other foot is back, and we start rocking back and forth between our weight. This is called a 4-6 stance. 4-6步. 4 means 4, 40% of your weight in the front. 6 means 6, 60% of your weight in the back. This point, 4-6步, changes to 登山步, that's climbing mountain stance. Ideally, if you are training really strong, your front leg should be flat as a table, back leg straight. But for Tai Chi purpose, just to keep it a little more relaxed, we're going to keep it a little body upright, and you shift between 4-6 stance and climbing mountain stance. So see if you can just hold your ball in your hand. See if you can practice this stance with me as a preparation for next week. 4-6 stance, climbing mountain stance. 4-6, climbing mountain. And just get comfortable into this shifting. One key thing to remember for this one, a lot of people have a tendency to forget about their knees, and their knees go past their toes. This has a risk of injuring your knee over long term. So making sure our knee never goes past the toe, just to protect the knees. Good, and one thing to look out for is the hips shifting and twisting. And let's turn and change sides. 4-6 stance, climbing mountain stance. And my toes are pointed roughly 45 degrees. Good. So you'll see you start vertical circling, but you add the ball, retreat, and advance. Retreat and advance. In and out. And this becomes even more practical, like the Tai Chi form and like Tai Chi pushing hands. And you'll see it makes a big difference in your whole Tai Chi form. So feel free to change left and right. And we'll go more in details next week, but just to get you an idea where we're going towards. Good, so remember the whole goal of rocking is shifting the weight back and forth. And slowly, when you're ready, coming back to horse stance. Horse stance, my feet are about shoulder width apart. And gonna have a gentle squat. We're gonna review vertical circling, starting from the Dantian, open Ming Men, exhale out to arms. Inhale, exhale out arms and feet. And slowly let your vertical circling forward, allow it to get bigger and bigger. So you'll see I have a gentle squat as I come down, and slight lift, but without uprooting as I come up. So that means as I lift up the ball, my mind goes 6 inches beyond my feet. And still vertical circling, let's turn to our left. Feet are still pointed forward. Having a twist in your ankle, knees, and hips. Very good. I'm seeing some of you keeping your Pong structure. Remember, Pong is the arc in the chest, slight arc in the arms. Feel free to change sides. Toes are still pointing forward. Vertical circling forward on the other side. And feel free to spiral through the air, So remember, that's three-dimensional. You start in one place and you finish in another place. Versus vertical circling, where you start and finish in the same plane. Now we're starting from one place and finishing in another place. Using our waist to turn. Like a spiral through the air. Very good. Let's come back to the center, making the circle smaller and smaller. Using our internal ball, that's a dantian, to initiate the movement. Good. From there, see if you can make an S curve. Slowly make it larger and larger. From the top of the circle, let's draw an S and reverse it. So remember, this is the yin-yang circle, and we're going into the inside of the yin-yang to make an S curve, to change it from forward to backward, and backward to forward. So if some of you are just joining along today, feel free to stay with just vertical circling. And if you want to follow me with the S, let's circle 1, 2, 3. From the top, let's go S, in, out, and backward. Circling backward, 1, 2, 3. From the top, let's draw an S, in, out, in, and forward. Let's go again, circle forward, 1, 2, 3. From the top, draw an S, and you're going into backward. And stay in backward for a little while, changing from left and the right side. Toes are still pointing forward. See if you can spiral through the air, starting from one place, finishing in another plane. Good. Very good spiraling. Using the waist to turn. Starting from one point, finishing in another point. Good. See if you can do an S curve from the top. 1, 2, 3. From the top, S curve, and forward. Forward. See if you can take the challenge. Do an S curve from the bottom of the circle. 1, 2, 3. From the bottom, coming up the S, now in a backward circle. And repeat. 1, backward. 2, backward. 3, backward. From the bottom, S curve coming up into a forward circle. Very good. From the forward circle, let's change into a horizontal circle, coming back to the dantian and rotating horizontally. See if you can all go counterclockwise first, just to be all on the same page. Counterclockwise circle, toes still pointing forward, 50-50 weight distribution. Ideally, we would be doing reverse abdominal breathing right now, and for gaze breathing, and grand circulation. But we'll just focus on the body for now. Horizontal circle, let's all try an S together from the top. Circle first once, counterclockwise. 2, counterclockwise. 3, counterclockwise. From the top, away from your body, let's drop S curve. Left, right, left. Now we're going clockwise. Very good. Going clockwise, horizontal circle. Good. Circle from the top. Let's go 1, clockwise, 2, clockwise, 3. And from the top, drawing a backward S, right, left, right, counterclockwise. From the counterclockwise, see if you can do a spiral. That's 3-dimensional, starting in one point and finishing a little higher or a little lower. So it's as if you're drawing a tornado, a spring, or a DNA. Very good. Slowly coming down to horizontal circle. From there, let's do an S curve. Let's first go counterclockwise 1, counterclockwise 2, counterclockwise 3. Let's go from the top, S curve, left, right, left, clockwise circle. Clockwise, see if you can go spiraling, starting from one plane, finishing higher or lower, still going in horizontal circling, but now it's 3-dimensional spiraling. Using the waist rather than the arms to move. Very good. And returning to a horizontal circle, down by the dantian. 1, 2, 3. Let's do an S curve from the bottom. Going left, right, left, into counterclockwise. And just to finish it off, let's do one switch back to vertical circle. Let's go from the dantian, from here, changing up, vertical forward. And from there, from the dantian, horizontal, left or right is okay. And now just 1 minute, see if you can do freestyle, changing left and right, horizontal, clockwise, counterclockwise, backward and forward, 3-dimensional, and the S curve. Good. See if you can add a figure 8 in there. So that's like an S curve one direction, and then an S curve in the reverse direction. Still staying on the same forward or backward as you started. Figure 8, staying forward or staying backward. And try an S curve to change it. And one last figure 8. Good. See if you can do once horizontally. See if you can do a horizontal figure 8 from the top. Good. If you started counterclockwise, should still be going counterclockwise. If you're going clockwise, you should still go clockwise. Let's all try an S curve from the top. Changing directions. And one last figure 8. Feel free to choose from the top or the bottom. And you should still be going same direction. Slowly getting smaller and smaller. Smaller and smaller till you come back to the dantian. Still keeping the pong curve in the chest and in the arms and the spine. And let's pause there at the dantian, taking a few deep breaths. And on your next exhale, let's open our eyes. Good. So just a preview for when we start applying it to the form. One of the obvious ones that you'll see, this is actually called a ball rotating. So you'll see my hands still stay in the same place on the ball, and now I'm rotating the ball. So for example, if this is the globe, you have the meridian, prime meridian, and you have the equator across. So you have two directions going down the prime meridian and across the equator. Prime meridian, across the equator. Prime meridian, across the equator. So when you start rotating, you'll see, for example, from here you'll see pong. So you'll see one of the transfers My right hand's on the bottom, left hand on top. I rotate the ball into Pong, preparing for Pong, Ri, Ji, An. So let's just all try the Pong. Right hand on bottom, left hand on top. And rotate the ball. From right hand on bottom, left hand on top. I'm rotating the ball so they're all both on the equator. Starting both hands aligned in the prime meridian, going vertically, and I rotate it so they're both on the equator horizontally. And see if you can repeat that. And we'll try it without the ball. Good, and then let's repeat last time and then put the ball down. Good, putting the ball down. Let's just do Pong. So we're going to repeat Pong Lu Jian. Right hand's on the bottom, left hand's on top, as if I'm holding a big beach ball. So don't worry about the legs, but if you want to follow it, I'm turning back leg, front leg 45, 4-6 stance, climbing mountain stance. So I'm rotating the ball. From meridian, north and south, into equator, east and west. North and south, rotate to east and west. Very good. See if you can get it rounder and rounder, as if you're holding a big beach ball inside. Good, and just to add on to it for next week, just a preview, you have Pong going to your right. We're going to drop the elbow, roll back, palms face right hand down, left hand palm up, rolling back, aligning my wrists. G, this is squeeze like I'm squeezing an accordion. And on, press. Fingers point forward and settle the wrist. So next week we're going to go into the Pong Lu Jian sequence. Pong, Ri, roll back. Ji, squeeze like an accordion. Open the palms. On, press, settle the wrist. Last time. Pong, Ri, roll back. Ji, squeeze. On, press. Okay, good. So, give yourself a big pat on the back, because what you just did for Tai Chi ball, what you did for your own body, you strengthened your lower back, and your lower back is where your kidneys are. Your kidneys are thanking you because you made your lower back stronger, and that makes your kidneys stronger. When your kidneys are strong, the root of your whole immune system is strong. Okay, so give yourself a thumbs up. Hey, give yourself a nice pat, a nice hug, and tap your back. Say, hey, good job. Good job. One side at a time. One side at a time. Good. And anytime you feel sore in the back, you can tap it with a flat palm or cupping palm or a loose fist. And if you cannot do both at the same time, try leaning to one side and doing just one kidney. This is one of the 8 pieces of brocade, medical qigong, in the sitting set, just massaging the kidneys. And you'll see this is also part of 5 animal sports. The monkey, he jumps and he massages his back. For the heart, it's very good to have a strong kidney. Kidney is water, heart is fire. So they harmonize each other. Good. And one last big hug. Open it up. Nice, nice stretch. And let's bring it in. Okay, till next time. Good. Hey, really tight. And open it up. Good. So this has been TCM Time. Till next time, keep letting your health shine.